Hello everybody, hope you're all doing well today. Well, it's another weekend and some more time to make these videos and share things with all of you. So, the last time we left off, we were working on the Mac Pro and getting it up to date as far as we could. So, it's still sitting here, and I'm currently still installing programs on it, mostly because it didn't take the update to, I believe, 10.13.6. It kept avoiding it and not updating, but I got it to do it. I'm not sure what the problem was there. I just downloaded it a second time and then it worked absolutely fine, so maybe the first time it didn't download it right. Anyway, still working on getting software on this. We did get some things for it here yesterday. This is a box from Newegg. I didn't necessarily order anything from them. This is something I believe came from Amazon, but maybe Newegg ships through them. It is a Rosewell or Rosewell. I forget what way their name is, but it's a card that has USB 3.0 and USB-C on it. So that'll be a nice upgrade for the machine that only has USB 2.0. The other package is just some things for the house. I got some, for the house, I guess. Just some random things, I should really say. I got some clip-on sunglasses, which are important because I had some that clip on here and, it covers up your sunglasses because these are transition. They change, but the thing is, in the car, they don't. So you have to have, like, some clip-on ones. Well, the ones I had broke, so I've been taping them on, and it's been looking ridiculous. So I got a 3-pack of those so I can have one at work, here, and an extra one. That'll be great because I don't have to keep track of them anymore. And then I got some, I believe it's pronounced gafting tape, or maybe I said it wrong. But anyway, it's that fabric-y black tape that they use on like movie sets and stuff that isn't reflective. I believe it's like a fabric and it doesn't leave residue behind. I've always wanted to know what it was because I have some ideas for where I'd like to use it. So I got a roll of that as well. So I'm excited to see what that's all about. So yeah, that's the 2 packages, but that wasn't the only 2 things that came this Friday. We have a new friend standing over here. Boy, he's a tall one. Yes, this is one of those life-size Lucarios. I'm still amazed by it. He is in really good shape for the box that he came in, which was all banged up. I had to kind of push it back into shape for the video that I had Merkave make. Unboxing him, I thought it would be fun to have Merkave unbox a new friend. But the quality of him is absolutely amazing. I mean, it could be her too, for all I know. Or it could be anything else. But Lucario doesn't say too much, so I don't know. I guess Lucario is just Lucario. Either way, the quality of the stitching here and the fabric used, I'm really impressed with. I mean, they did use a different fabric here for his middle than all the other parts. And he does stand all by himself. Using his tail, kind of like a tripod. Pretty cool. Really heavy, too. They really got him packed with, I don't know if it's just a polyester fluff or something, but they really got it packed in there, and I think that allows you to maneuver his arms and legs and tail so you can put him in different positions. But I'm real impressed with him. I think this is pretty cool. I normally don't splurge on things like this, but Lucario is one of my top 4 all-time favorite Pokemon. So here he is. My top 4, just to get it out of the way, I suppose, is Blaziken and Snivy and Lucario and, of course, Glaceon. Anyway, those are my top 4 absolute favorite Pokemon. And here's Lucario, life-size, and all the Foxies. They're important too. This is what was inside the Newegg box. It does appear to be our Rosewell PCI Express card. It's got alternating ports on it here. That doesn't really matter. But it does say in the instructions it does work with Mac OS X, so let's put it in and try it out. Let's make sure the power's unplugged. So we got to get it in there. So looks like we got to take this off. This bracket that holds all the cards in. And I'm not sure what's the best one to put it in. I'm just going to put it in the top one so that there's enough airflow for the graphics card. Take out the blank. Just got to get lined up in there. Oh, you know, one thing we got to do before we put it in, we have to push this button over here and slide it over. Well, actually, this card doesn't have a lock on it, so never mind. But that's normally what you'd have to do if you're putting a graphics card in here. Okay, now we just got to put this thing back in. Wonderful. Now, I wonder, with it being up that high, if that's too close to when we put hard drives in here, but I'm sure they planned for that with height and everything. Hopefully it boots up. I noticed with this machine, it takes quite a while before you hear the chime. It definitely sees some type of USB controller. I was trying to bend my glasses back into shape. I've had these things for like 4+ years and just cracked the heck out of the corner of it up here. I mean, I really need new ones anyway. These have a lot of scratches and stuff on them. You can't really see it here in camera, but there you go. See all the little blemishes on them? They've fallen on the ground. They've been all over the place. Yeah, I just need new ones, but that's annoying. At least I don't see it when it's on because it's up in the corner. Now that we're done having issues with the glasses, I thought we'd take this thing apart and see what's inside and how that dimmer works. And here's the insides. We have a standard socket on this end. Looks like some type of connector if you were to string them along. On this end, work our way down and we find the dimmer here. It has multiple different contacts on it. The ballast itself is a Robertson, high quality name. And it looks like it's specifically made for these multi-levels of light. We have low, medium, and high, all shown on the diagram here. I'm trying to see if there's anything on here that says that it's a special ballast for this use, but I don't specifically say or see anything about that. I'm sure it's in its name up here. Maybe low, medium, high is what they're going for. But that's interesting. I wonder if you can use any switch then. They just decided to use this rotary switch to get the different light levels. And then we move our way down. We again have another regular socket, the switch, and one of these plugs here, which I'm sure would go out the back if you were to plug this into another fixture next to it. So you can have a whole bunch of them strung together. But this is interesting. I never knew that they made a specialty ballast for different levels of dimming. That's pretty unique. And the ballast is all ready for a future project. I don't know where it'll be used, but a pretty cool thing, so definitely want to save it. And here's the fluorescent tube all cleaned up. Let's see. Sylvania Cool White 30-watt rapid start. Definitely has some use on it. You can see it there on the ends. But it's always nice to have an extra bulb around. Believe it or not, all this time living in this house, I've never had an actual kitchen table and chairs. I still have a folding table and folding chairs in the kitchen. And in fact, that's the easiest thing to move around with in life. You know, you just fold it up and you go to wherever the next place is in life. So, now that we're here, something a little bit more permanent, it's a fantastic time to get something a little more substantial. So here is a kitchen table I picked up last night from IKEA. They finally had something in stock that I actually liked. I would have gotten something from like an actual furniture store, but I really think all the quality of furniture nowadays isn't the best anyway. And I've actually been real happy with the quality of IKEA's furniture. Like this bed and everything over here, to the couch I got down here. It's all been very high quality, at least to me, and it's all worked very well. So here we go with one of their kitchen tables. Now I probably won't show much of assembling any of this. It's obviously a lot of parts to put together, but that's not a problem for me. I like a puzzle like this. In fact, it doesn't take me too long to put any of their stuff together. I'm a very visual person, so their manuals that they come with to put them together, all being pictures, is perfect. I also picked up over here this thing. Now this is like a cabinet for an office, but you can kind of get a little picture of it. I want to use it as a little pantry because there isn't much cabinet space upstairs, and it'd be great to have some. So that's what that'll be, and that's the table. So I'm going to get started putting one of these two together. I'd like to start doing this, so I guess we'll start there. And here is the last look at the kitchen area before the new table and pantry are placed in it. And here's the setup in how I originally thought I wanted it in my head. Now obviously with the office cabinet, pantry cabinet thing in the corner, this is a little more crammed on this side of the room than I was originally anticipating. So I think I'm going to move things around a little bit. I want the table to stay over here because it's nice to look outside and it's beneath the fan and light. So that's going to move over to the center of the screen. And the cabinetry here, I think is going to move to this wall. I like the wide openness of the room here, but I think having that over here and moving it over will provide more area for the chairs on this side for sure, with the china cabinet thing in the corner. And these can just be moved over a little bit. The nice thing about the pantry office furniture device is that it has an open bottom. So the air vent, that's not a problem there. Yeah, I'll move some things around. The reason that there's only one chair at the moment is that's all I got to last night. It's another day naturally, so I'll get the other three put together hopefully tonight, and then we'll have a full actual kitchen table. Here we go. Got the table moved over and put the pantry over here. I looked at so many different cabinets to put in the kitchen here. I really didn't like any of them that they had. I went in the office section and I really like this one, mostly because it's metal, so it's very easy to clean, especially in a kitchen. And it's magnetic because it's metal. So that's cool. I don't have anything to lock up, but it comes with locks. It does need to be leveled, and I'll level that just so that it slopes the right way to keep the doors closed. But other than that, I think this flows pretty good. You got coming in from the outside and plenty of space here. This will be nice. This will be very nice to have some more storage because everything right now is being stored in the hallway closet. At least everything that doesn't already fit in the regular cabinets. So it'll be nice to move stuff out of there, put it in here, and get the stuff that was sitting on the table home as well. Yes, that is the air fryer in the background. It is done. Anyway, here we are with a kitchen table in the kitchen. Wherever this video went, I do hope you enjoyed, and also please comment, rate, share, and subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.